that it perfectly lined up with all the things of like how it's great to bring a bunch of kids into a place with a bunch of old people, and just like the vitality that comes out of both the kids and the old people mixing together and all that every time, and why it's so good to have almost like the spread of ages from anything like just a typical classroom really should have an elder in it and a kid in it and like everybody between like the the segmenting of worlds. Like I remember a guy at our bakery who we played D&D with too. He was talking about how at one point somebody came to work at the bakery who was kind of around his age, and like they were only there for a few months and then left. I can't remember who it was, but he was talking about how it was so cool to have somebody at his stage of life who has gone through some of the things that he did and things like that. But then I started to talk to him about how he, not having that, he has had perspectives into all sorts of other different types of lives and all sorts of other framings. Like just to meet somebody like our boss at the bakery, or the other staff members there who are moving around, or like some older lady that comes and works for a couple months and then goes off and does like to a restaurant or something, so she's living there for a bit. Like all that spread would, if we had that spread everywhere all the time, then it would not be like he wouldn't have to say something like it's nice to find somebody who was at my phase of life or anything, because everybody's phase of life would be constantly shuffling all over the place.